Visionary border, the high-rise solution to immigration, security, and homelessness. The United States-Mexico border has long been a subject of controversy, sparking debate over how to balance national security, immigration reform, and humanitarian concerns. While traditional solutions such as walls and fences have been divisive and limited in their efficacy, a creative and futuristic alternative could achieve multiple objectives simultaneously. A line of high-rise apartment buildings stretching along the border, serving as both a physical barrier and a multifunctional space to address societal challenges. This proposal envisions a seamless integration of border security, urban development, and social services. By housing the homeless, integrating cutting-edge technology for security, and creating a controlled, monitored passage between nations, this innovative concept has the potential to redefine how we manage borders while addressing pressing domestic issues. The high-rise border would consist of a series of modern apartment complexes running the length of the U.S.-Mexico border. These buildings would function as a formidable physical barrier, standing tall and interconnected. Each structure would feature reinforced foundations and walls to deter tunneling and breaching, with subterranean sensors and monitoring systems to detect unauthorized digging or movements. The buildings themselves would serve multiple purposes. On the U.S. side, they would house homeless individuals and families, offering not just shelter, but also dignity and an opportunity to rebuild their lives. Each building would have integrated medical clinics, job training centers, mental health services, and addiction treatment programs, creating a holistic support network within the residential spaces. Access to these buildings would be strictly regulated. Residents would be required to adhere to community guidelines, undergo regular evaluations, and participate in programs aimed at reintegration into society. This would ensure that the high-rises remain both functional and orderly, avoiding the pitfalls of poorly managed shelters. On the Mexico-facing side, the buildings would have no direct entry points except for strategically placed and heavily guarded passages. These checkpoints would be outfitted with biometric scanners, X-ray systems, and AI-driven identification technology to ensure that only authorized individuals can pass. Drones and robots would patrol the exterior walls and surrounding areas, scanning for illegal crossings or suspicious activity. The use of advanced surveillance systems, such as facial recognition cameras, infrared sensors, and automated alarms, would further enhance security. The inclusion of robotic patrol units would reduce the risk to human border agents, while drones could monitor expansive areas in real time, providing an aerial perspective of potential threats. One of the most persistent challenges in border security is the construction of tunnels by smugglers and traffickers. The high-rise border would tackle this issue with a network of underground sensors and autonomous drones designed to detect vibrations, unusual shifts in the earth, or acoustic signals indicative of digging. Additionally, the buildings would feature deep reinforced foundations, making tunneling beneath them impractical. Any detected activity would trigger an immediate response from nearby security teams, ensuring that breaches are addressed swiftly and effectively. One of the most compelling aspects of this concept is its potential to tackle homelessness. Across the United States, millions of people lack stable housing, creating a humanitarian crisis that demands urgent attention. By transforming the border into a living, breathing community, this proposal could provide a lifeline to those in need. Residents would benefit from comprehensive services designed to address the root causes of homelessness. Each building would include on-site counselors, healthcare providers, and employment specialists. Programs for education, skills training, and addiction recovery would empower individuals to re-enter society with renewed purpose and self-sufficiency. Furthermore, by repurposing federal funding that might otherwise be spent on temporary shelters or emergency services, this project could offer a more sustainable and cost-effective solution to homelessness. Critics may argue that such a project is too ambitious or costly. However, the integration of advanced technology and multifunctional design could make this a long-term investment with far-reaching benefits. It would symbolize the United States' ability to innovate and adapt to complex challenges, setting an example for other nations grappling with similar issues. Moreover, the high-rise border would represent a shift away from divisive policies and toward collaborative solutions. It would prioritize security without abandoning compassion, addressing not just immigration, but also domestic crises like homelessness and healthcare access. The idea of a high-rise border may seem radical, but it embodies a forward-thinking approach to some of the most pressing challenges of our time. By combining state-of-the-art security measures, humanitarian housing solutions, and cutting-edge technology, this concept could transform the U.S.-Mexico border from a symbol of division into one of progress and innovation. While practical implementation would require significant planning, funding, and political will, the potential rewards, enhanced security, reduced homelessness, and a redefined approach to border management are well worth the effort. This visionary project could pave the way for a more secure, compassionate, and sustainable future.